Hola, my friends. I hope you're all well and that you had a kick-ass weekend and that you are feeling good and ready for the next week, for this week. So, as Nick said on Instagram this week, we were speaking about my October favorites, something light, something easygoing, just to share some stuff that I've been loving. So, we're in my bathroom. And the reason that we're in the bathroom, weird place to film a video, is because one of my favorites has been something that I've been using with Archie. So basically, one of my favorites is the Snuggle. The Snuggle is a bath for babies, and I love it just because of the shape of it. Basically, it's just I find it very supportive. I think most of you know that I was quite nervous to give Archie his bath at first. I had this fear of him slipping out of my arms. At the beginning, he used to hate baths, so he'd scream. And what I found is that this bath just it's very, very supportive of the child's shape, okay, at the beginning, Archie was quite small, so I didn't really hold him. Obviously I had to hold him really well, and I still hold him. I wouldn't just walk away while he's in the bath, no way. But it really does support. There's this little risen bit that his legs go over, so his bum sits there, his head's against here, and he loves it. He has honestly grown to love bath time. So I just literally place it in the sink. If you don't have space in the sink, it comes with a stand, so you could get one of those. But it's made me more confident to give him a bath, and also just seeing him enjoy bath time is just a real treat. So I really suggest this if you are having a baby, or if you have a friend who's having a baby. It's really cool. Might as well complete this video in the bathroom. The house is pretty full and it's very difficult to find a quiet space. So another favorite for this month, or for October rather, is the book The Surrender Experiment by Michael Singer. Why am I loving this book? So basically, I'm listening to it on Audible. I listen to it while I do my makeup, or I get dressed, or whatever. And Michael Singer speaks about, it's sort of like an autobiography, and he speaks about a decision he made to let life guide him with his decision making. So rather than feeling like he always needs to be in control, or he needs to decide exactly where he needs to go and what he needs to do, he really allowed life to show him the way, to send him signs. And he explains how his life ended up unfolding, how he met his partner, how his business developed, all of that stuff. I had planned to listen to this at the beginning of the year. I told myself this year I'll listen to it, because one of my goals this year was to deepen my relationship with God. It was to basically deepen my spiritual relationship with myself. And and I thought at the time that I was going to do that by reading lots of books and I don't know, maybe doing some workshops or whatever. But what I found is that sort of being pregnant and then becoming a parent has been one of the most spiritual experiences I've ever had. And the reason for this is because you feel very let me not say you, let me speak for myself. There have been times throughout this experience where I felt very out of control. Giving birth, I didn't want to have a C-section, but I had no choice. So, out of control, I had to surrender. There have been times where my son's been colicky, and obviously I don't want him to be colicky, but, I can't do anything about it. I need to surrender. There have been changes to my lifestyle. The way that I work, the amounts that I work, the way that Pete and I interact, the amount of time we have to interact, all of this stuff. And we always have a choice. We don't always have control over what happens, but we always have a choice how we respond, and what meaning we give to things. And I could easily give the meaning of I'm out of control, things are spiraling, or whatever. But I could also give the meaning of life's guiding me. life's guiding me. This is a new challenge. This is something to learn from. This is something to grow from. And when I choose that meaning, I do learn and I do grow and I enjoy life a hell of a lot more. And so what I like about this book is just that it's reminding me of my decision to trust life and its path for me, while I still, have my visions for my life and want to create and want to direct my life in certain directions, to still, trust life. The co-creation of manifestation, right? We had done a video about manifestation before, and how it is a co-creation with life. So the last favorite that I want to tell you about is Spotify. It's an app basically, and I'm sure that many of you use Spotify, so I'm pretty late to the party, but I downloaded Spotify. I subscribed to Spotify back in July, a month before the baby arrived. And what I wanted it for was to help the baby to get to sleep. So to use music to lull the baby to sleep. And so what I did was, while I was pregnant, at the last month and a half, I would play really relaxing piano music when I went to bed, and I would play it all night long until I woke up in the morning. And I continued doing this with Archie, so nighttime we start with piano music and we switch it off in the morning. In the morning maybe we'll put on something more upbeat, more like pop or fun or whatever, or we just turn off the music altogether. But it has really, now maybe I just have a really good sleeper, but it has really worked like a gem. He associates the piano music with sleep, and he seems to like it a lot. It really chills him out, really calms him down. But yeah, if you're thinking about sleep for a baby, I also recommend the book that I've recommended already, The Good Sleeper. Fantastic book. Speaks about the different stages that kids go through with sleep, the brain chemistry, why it's difficult for them to sleep, how to help them get enough sleep, all of this stuff, and it's just fantastic. So throughout the week, we are going to be posting more favorites of mine, favorite TV show, favorite snack, favorite takeaway, favorite way to relax, all of this stuff, for the month of October. And since it's Monday, let's do a Q&A. And since we're doing favorites, you don't have to just ask me about favorites. Ask me about anything that you've been curious about, anything that you want my input on with regards to you, how you're doing. Just go ahead and ask me anything that comes to mind. I'm really looking forward to your questions. I'm looking forward to answering you, and I wish you a wonderful day. Peace and love.